Hey, what's going on guys? It's Wispin here and I'm back with another video, and today I'm actually going to be searching for some fossil Pokemon. So I actually want to add an Aerodactyl to my team, which is a fossil Pokemon, which means we are going to have to go ahead and try to get a fossil machine, as well as I think it's called a fossil cleaner, so that we can actually clean the fossils. And then we're going to have to go ahead, head out into the ocean and try to find ourselves some fossils so that we can actually get the Aerodactyl. And we'll probably end up getting some other fossil Pokemon as well, but the Aerodactyl is the one that I'm really kind of interested in. So I think we're going to put our fossil machine down here once we're able to make it, but we need to collect some materials first. So let me head up to my chest and see what we actually have and see what we need to go out and find. So I already got an obsidian block and I got 15 aluminum, which we can turn into the aluminum plates that we need for the machine, but I don't know if we have any sand, which means we're not going to be able to make glass for it. Yeah, we don't have any sand. Okay, so we're gonna have to get sand. We do need some iron for buckets, so that we can go ahead and get water buckets, and we need 3 of those to make one of these. And that's for the water that goes in the tank on the machine. And then we need redstone. Do we have any redstone? Yeah, we have some redstone. We don't really need much of it. It should be more than enough. And we can go ahead and put this iron back, actually. So now all we have to do is go ahead and... Do I actually have a Pixelmon anvil somewhere? I thought I did. Maybe I lost it. Well, that's not good. I have no idea where my Pixelmon anvil went. We can go ahead and craft another one, I guess. How do you do this? That's a chest plate. What am I doing? Oh gosh, I have no idea how to craft this thing. What? Okay, let me look this up real quick, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, alright, okay, so it's just like this. This is how you craft it. And that gives me a Pixelmon anvil. I guess we can just go ahead and plop this down right here for now. We're also going to need a hammer, which I definitely have in my chest here. So we can go ahead and hammer out, I think we need 11 of these aluminum things to make the fossil machine, but we might also need a few more for the fossil cleaner, which I didn't take into account when I was gathering all these items. So I should probably check how many I need for those. Alright, so I didn't quite finish hammering down all of these aluminum plates just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and go find some sand so it can smelt while we finish up the aluminum plates. Now, I don't know where any sort of river or ocean or anything like that is around here, so I guess we're just going to have to explore a little bit and try to find one. I'd found one at my old home, and then I moved, so now I have no idea where any are. There should be at least some sort of like little puddle with some sand around it in the plains biome somewhere, I think. There's usually those. Nope, that's a cave. That's another cave. And there's a forest over here. Yeah, I have no idea where any sand is. Well, I found a puddle, but no sand, so... Oh, there's some. Okay, cool. So we got ourselves a couple little ponds over here. We didn't bring ourselves a shovel, but I think we only need 6 or so sand. I think 6 should be fine. That should give us plenty to go ahead and make the fossil machine. Alright, so we actually got the glass and all of the rest of the plates hammered down, but I completely forgot to pick up water while I was near that little pond over there, so I guess I'll walk back this way. There might be one closer if I like go behind my house or something, but I know where this one is, so I'll just head over there, pick up the water, and we should be good to go with crafting up the fossil machine. Alright, so I think we do have everything. I might be missing something, but we can go ahead and try to craft it. So the first part we need to do is craft the lid, or whatever it's called, and I think it's just like this. So there we go, fossil machine top, okay. And then we need the display, which is the obsidian surrounded by 4 redstone. We got the display, we need the tank, which is glass on each side with the 3 water buckets in the middle. And then we need, I guess it's probably called the base, which is just 6 aluminum plates, just like this. And that actually gives us our entire fossil machine, so all we have to do now is just put them together, just like this, and boom, we got ourselves the fossil machine. But in order to actually get ourselves fossils, we're going to need to be able to clean them. So we need a fossil cleaner, which actually takes 6 aluminum, and I don't think we have any more. So that's kind of a problem. Alright, so I got the 2 extra plates. All you have to do to craft the fossil machine is just put it like that in the crafting table. You get yourselves a fossil cleaner. So we have the fossil machine, the fossil cleaner, and we can go ahead and clean up our inventory a little bit. Put those in there. The buckets, I don't really know where I put these, so I'll just throw them in a random chest. And there we go. So I'm going to keep these down in my basement just because I have an empty room down here, so I might as well. And we can just go ahead and place them right now. I think we'll... Okay, well, this wall is not... Okay, we'll just put it there and there. That'll work for now. We might change things up down here, decorate it a little more, maybe even make a few more fossil machines. And, yeah. So I guess all that's left to do now is to actually find ourselves some fossils, which the best way I know how to do that is to go ahead, go over to an ocean. It might be nice to have like water breathing armor just so we can breathe underwater, but I think we should be fine. And we do have a silk touch pickaxe, which means we're probably going to have to bring all the fossils home and then mine them again to actually get the fossils. But that's fine. Let's just go ahead and RTP, see if we get an ocean. And there's a swamp over there, river over there. I don't see any oceans. I guess I'll explore a little bit, try to find one that hasn't really been discovered yet, just so that all the fossils are still in it. And we'll see how that works out. Alright, so we made our way just past the swamp, and there was actually an ocean right over here, so I guess it's time to explore. And actually, can you see that? All those little slightly lit up blocks, those are all water stone, and you can actually see them all over the ocean, which is kind of cool. But fossils, okay, those are going to be a little bit harder to spot, and I'm not sure what exactly I'm looking for. Luckily, we have Optifine and Zoom, so we can zoom in on blocks. But these are all just water stones, and I don't really care about those. So this might be a little bit more tricky than I thought. I don't know how often fossils spawn, but I know the ocean is probably the best way to get them, at least it used to be. And yeah, I don't know. Alright, so I went ahead and got out my Gyarados so we can move around a little bit better. I don't know exactly how we go down on the Gyarados, so I assume we probably just have to hop off him and go down. But here's our first fossil right down here. There probably is a button that goes down, maybe Control. I know Shift you get off of the Gyarados, so that won't work. But here he is. Let's try and get back on him. How do you go down? No, don't go up. No, he's just automatically going up. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'm confused. I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like he probably should just sink unless you're holding space, but not too sure. Okay. Now we're getting too high. Now we can't see in the water. This is bad. Alright, Gyarados, you're helpful because you swim faster, but you kind of make it a little bit tricky to actually see if there's any fossils around. So I think I'm just going to have to go on my own. Oh, okay, you're back. Let me try this again. No, stop going up. See, he's not listening. Okay. Is that a fossil? Nope, these are all just water stones. I don't see any. I'm going to keep looking around, though. They are a lot less common than I thought they would be. Or maybe I'm just completely missing all of them. Alright, so fossil number 2, and actually there's a third one over there, so pretty close together. And, okay, I can't even see if I'm mining the right block. And I had an axe out. That is not going to work out very well. Now, Gyarados, you're pretty much gone at this point. I'll just let you go back into your Ultra Ball, and we can just walk to this fossil here. So that's 3. The problem is there's like, I think 7 or 8 different fossil Pokemon, so 3 fossils means we might not even get a single Aerodactyl, so we should probably try to collect a few more. Just so that we can be safe and make sure we get at least one. Alright, so I actually was just given a load of these fossils. The only problem is the ones that I'm interested, which are Aerodactyls, they're called Amber, and none of these are Amber, but I did get 17 fossils while I was down in the ocean. So we're going to go ahead and mine all of these and see which different types of fossils we actually get. And then we can go ahead and fossil clean them and put them in the machine and get ourselves fossil Pokemon. So right now, these are covered fossils, which means we're not going to be able to actually see what they are, although you can tell just by their shape. Like this one, for example, is a plume fossil. I think this is a helix fossil. We can probably just put them next to these. This one, I don't know if we have any of these. This one looks like it goes maybe alongside this one. No, none of them. I'm so confused. I actually don't know. That one goes there for sure. I feel like these two we don't actually have any of. Anyways, let's just go ahead and finish up mining all of these, and then we'll head down into my basement. We'll clean them all, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully we get at least one old Amber. I think that's what Aerodactyl's fossil is called. I don't think we've gotten one yet, though, so this isn't looking good. Alright, so I do actually think this takes a little while. If we put it in, I thought you were supposed to be able to see it, but apparently not. But anyways, this thing just spins for a little while, cleans the fossil. We're definitely going to have to make more of these if we do want to get a good fossil Pokemon, just because it takes so long to clean one fossil. Wow, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I feel like it probably stops. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that was a dome fossil, so we have 9 of those. I might as well go ahead and put a plume fossil into this machine while we're here. So basically, you just right-click it on the machine, you right-click it with a ball to put the ball that you want the Pokemon to go into, and then it just counts up in a percentage, and once that hits 100%, you get your Pokemon. Alright, so I actually just got the Archon out of the fossil machine. If we take a look at it, it is Bashful Nature, which is not very good. It would be better if it was Adamant or Jolly. And if we take a look at its nature, or its ability, sorry, it kind of confuses me, so it lowers stats when HP becomes half or less, which kind of seems a little bit crazy. So apparently, its attack and special attack stats are cut in half when its HP is below half HP, if that makes any sense, which doesn't really make... Like why? That's awful. So I don't know if I really want an Archeops after seeing that ability. It's pretty terrible. It's like the worst ability I've ever seen. And actually, let's check its IVs real quick, just to be safe. Make sure it's not like a 90%. No, it's not. Okay, so we'll go ahead and delete this Pokemon. I've been going through all of our fossils, and we actually haven't got a single Aerodactyl fossil out of all of them. So... it looks like we're probably not going to be able to get that Aerodactyl today, but I'll definitely look into getting more fossils so we can get one later on. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to go ahead and pick the winner of the event key from the last episode right here. So the winner is actually Cameron030600. You will have your event key next time you log into the server. If you guys do want a chance to win a... let's do a rare key this time around. So if you guys want a chance to win a rare key, make sure you go ahead and just subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and comment down below with your in-game name so I know who you are on the server. And yeah, I'm probably going to end this video here because we didn't actually end up getting any Aerodactyls, but we did get a couple cool Pokemon. We got Archeops, and actually right now there is a Tortuga. Or, no, wait, did I actually put another... Apparently I put another Archon in here. I thought I put one of... Tortuga's fossils, but apparently not. But that's alright. We got ourselves another one coming up, and I'll definitely look into getting Aerodactyls for the next episode, and we can go ahead and take a look at those. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit like, and I will see you next time.